Top 10 State Parks in Washington State. You may know Washington as the Evergreen State, but it's the high desert plains, geysers and volcanic peaks that perhaps best show what the state is all about. Washington's epic mix of nature provides a glimpse into a landscape that has been shaped by major events back to the Ice Age. 10. Lake Wenatchee State Park. This year-round state park is beloved among campers who can enjoy a beautiful wilderness without difficult access. 2 hours east of Seattle, the state park is based on the gorgeous lake which is lined with mountains and glaciers, none better than Dirty Face Peak. In the summer, locals and travelers enjoy the sun on the banks of the refreshing lake, diving in whenever they wish. Boat and kayak rentals are available and the hiking, biking and horse riding trails keep the energetic busy. The park has over 150 campsites that make staying here and enjoying nature a breeze. 9. San Juan Islands National Monument. Comprising over 400 islands, the San Juan Islands National Monument plays a vital role in protecting Washington's wildlife and marine diversity. Some islands are lathered with dense rainforests, yet just across the Puget Sound is one filled with nothing but a hardy blanket of rocks. It makes for amazing exploration, whether on your own watercraft or on a tour. 8. Palouse Falls State Park. Palouse Falls State Park was named after the breathtaking waterfall that tumbles 200 feet down into a deep gorge. From your viewpoint on the other side of the gorge, you'll see the thick white veil split the basalt rock and ancient lava flow. The scene is reminiscent of Big Bend, only if you add a waterfall and a lot more greenery. Stick around the high desert park and enjoy the amazing light show by staying at the Palouse Falls campgrounds. 7. Lime Kiln Point State Park. Just shy of the Canadian border on San Juan Island, Lime Kiln State Park is best known for its whale watching. During the migration season, from May to September, the park's western shores are a fantastic spot to see orca pods swim through the strait. Although relatively small, the park features some nature trails that guide you along the coast and through the park. Along the way you'll cross paths with the historic red-roofed lighthouse that stands elegantly atop the boulder-strewn coast. 6. Deception Pass State Park. Where Rainier and the North Cascades offer remote wilderness, Deception Pass is incredibly accessible, and its iconic bridge is as photo-worthy as they come. The park is mostly enveloped by the Puget Sound, with long-range views from the shoreline and at elevation. There are several family-friendly trails including the informative Sand Dunes Interpretive Trail, while those adventurously inclined can complete a section of the Pacific Northwest National Scenic Trail. Fishing is another popular endeavor within Cranberry Lake, with the opportunity to explore with sound further. 5. Mount St. Helens National Monument. The beautiful mountain stood out like a ship on a vast ocean and rose mightily above the otherwise flat countryside. Today, you can explore the mountain and surrounding national monument to discover even greater biodiversity than what existed before the eruption. Hiking trails take you up to the jaw-dropping Windy Ridge and along to the famous peak. From the top, you'll have unforgettable views down into the caldera. 4. Cape Disappointment State Park. Named after the disappointing, red unsuccessful, journey of Captain James Mears, who hoped to discover the Columbia River, Cape Disappointment is hardly so. The state park hovers over the edge of the rugged coast, whose cliffs tumble down into the burly Pacific Ocean. Cape Disappointed State Park is home to a duo of beautiful lighthouses called North Head and Cape Disappointment. The views and lighthouses will capture your imagination, but for more history, explore the Lewis and Clark Interpretive Center. After, walk the trails that meander down the coast or stick around and sleep under the stars at the resident campground. 3. Mount Rainier National Park. The majestic and eternally snow-capped peak stands at over 14,400 feet above sea level, and making it to the top is a goal of many mountaineers. But if completing the technical challenge is not on your radar, the surrounding Mount Rainier National Park more than lives up to your expectations. It's arguably the most beautiful public land in the state, a place that offers something wonderful during every season. There are over 250 miles of hiking trails through the park which lead you through spellbinding meadows and alongside alpine lakes. Many of these trails turn into cross-country ski tracks in the winter, so there's never a bad time to explore. 2. North Cascades National Park. A place where gray wolves, grizzlies and wolverines roam, the North Cascades National Park is a veritable wilderness. Scenic Highway 20 takes you to and through the park, providing one of the more amazing road trips in the state. Because of this, North Cascades is beloved among mountaineers who can make use of the remote ridgelines to scale to epic heights. It may be a park that serves experienced climbers well, but there are several fantastic day hikes with trailheads along Highway 20. You can also explore the park on a kayak or raft along the Stehekin and Skagit rivers. 1. Olympic National Park. The crown jewel of national parks in Washington, Olympic National Park has a mind-boggling diversity of nature. Covering a vast patch of the spectacular Olympic Peninsula, the national park is a thorough wilderness that spans from massive glacial mountains to dense and soggy rainforests. The peninsula itself juts out of the west coast as if to make it easier for the clouds to recognize it. The region receives more rainfall than any other part of mainland USA. Much of that is snow, which over time has created over 250 glaciers within the park. With your rain jacket handy, prepare for a series of unforgettable hikes such as those through Hurricane Pass and the Enchanted Valley.